And I don't want to be one of those bumbling fools that forgets to thank people. Checks. Thank you. Macy's, $135. That's Blue Velour. V-E-L-O-U-R.
Trending, it's trending.
Thank you, Queen Marlon.
Hashtag.
All right, so the Super Bowl is next Sunday.
Really?
Yeah. The gay Super Bowl is on March 2nd. That's the Oscars, if you don't. So first, I'd like to thank the producers of this event. My sister Luella. And my brother-in-law Michael. They did a lot of work behind the scenes to make this event happen. We're also known as Yolo, the movie. I'd like to thank my castmates, my brother Leander from Irvine, Orange County. Lucian from Rancho Cucamonga in San Bernardino County. And my cousin Marlo from Chicago. And lastly, for this event, I want to take the director, because every good event has a director, and that's my mom. So my mom is great, and everyone, I just want to acknowledge her. So there's three things I wanted to talk about YOLO, the event. Which for the young people like Huang would know it means you only live once. I kind of just thought it was YOLO.
YOLOLin.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
So, three things. Being grateful, being authentic, and then being hopeful. So the being grateful part, the whole reason this event happened was, from my perspective, it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year and a half or so. My sister was, diagnosed with Parkinson's a year and a half ago. I was diagnosed this past July. And thank you. H&M, $15. And so I wanted to throw a big party to thank the people that I actually want to thank for getting me through the last few months. It's been an interesting last few months, and you all know I'm not on Facebook and any other social media, so I actually email people and I try to BCC people. I will say,
Spammer!
and you know who you are, whoever responds back. It actually means a lot, right? So, to the George Paul, Regis 89. So to the extent that you actually say things like, that's great, that's all I need to hear. And so I just wanted to have an event where I could thank people. And this is number one for being thankful. Being authentic. So some of you were at my 40th, and I talked a lot about coming out of the closet and at 37, whatever. So I've never had a moment in my life where I've had grade school friends, high school friends, college friends, neighbors, people at work. There are people here at work and people that are clients and friends who've become very good friends. I've never had them, like these Venn diagrams, these circles, they never coalesce. When you're in the closet for 37 years, you are really good at separating people from each other, because I don't want people to talk, and there's like, so it takes a lot of effort to be your false self and to not have people mix. And this is the complete antithesis of that philosophy. And I'm so glad I'm doing it. So to the extent that this is what it means to be authentic, right? So I've got my mom, who's very Catholic, and I've got Father Anthony, who's become a good friend, and I've got Boniface people, Eric, and Yale friends, and Regis High School friends, and grammar school friends, and neighbors, and work people, and BMO. And thank you. But it's amazing how much easier it is to actually be honest with yourself, and to be true, and to be authentic, and it just takes so much less effort. So thank you very much for that. And So for the being hopeful part, so, you know, my sister and I don't know how this thing will go, and it could be decades, it could be years, it could be 6 months. We can't control that. But I just want to say that I will continue to reach out and ask of you to be connected to me and my family, and I make no qualms about that. I realize I'm a social person and I see God in everyone here, so I will reach out, and I'm hopeful that you will reciprocate, and to my family and my mom and my siblings. So it's a way for me to make sure that you guys are with us. You know, we've had lots of really fun times since we moved here in 1982 with the salt lifts and everyone else, and you know, I know I will reach out, and you know, to the extent that and I know everyone has drama in their lives, and rightly so, and people will have time to say yes, and that's great, and sometimes they won't say yes or no to the next email, but I won't stop reaching out, is I guess my pledge. So thank you very much.